Hey guys, it's Paul with Cushion the Bush. We're on an adventure. So you see those, I guess they're really just grain silos. This place does some sort of something with sulfur. Me and Richard pumped a lot of concrete here. There's probably 500-600 meters of just fillcrete underneath those things. Last winter's project and then into this summer. I have a place in the trees over here that I'm going to spend the night. We've also got a building over there, and then to that side of me is also a pipe yard. We've seen this location-ish a little bit. I did a live from the starting point over there to over there. Let's smoke a joint. Yeah, I'm just leaned up against the fence here behind the tank. I believe there's enough light pollution here that we should be all right. Puffing on some do-si-dos. Can't quite remember the THC, but it'll be in that that 25-30% range. I'll put it up on the screen. Yeah, and actually this weed here, guys, is purchased from you guys. Support from you guys, members. Thank you, members. Thank you, people who watch the ads and all that stuff. Most of my stuff doesn't have monetization on it because YouTube won't allow it. Big, huge shout out to all the new subscribers to Kush in the Bush. I hope you enjoy the adventures we go on. We'll smoke joints together, guys. That's what we do here, Kush in the Bush. We smoke joints. This is tasty. Camp's pretty cool. I got some tables, spools, old spools for tables, and there's a big hill blocking me from this place, so we should be able to have lights on and all that good stuff. I did forget my AirPad, but we got some big news for the channel. A new sleep bag, so it'll be the last stealth camp of this year. There's definitely a couple guys ripping around on loaders and stuff, but they do seem to be a little bit more over in that corner. Really like this weed. Yeah, quite enjoy it. Very nice, smooth on the throat. Temperature should get to about -10 tonight. I brought just the bivy bag, so we're just sleeping on the ground again. No air mattress though this time. I do know there's a bit of snow on the ground, and kind of just outside of camp is kind of like a swampy-ish area, like really tall grass. So I think I might go plop out over there and use that tall grass as some cushion. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna sit here, finish smoking this joint. I'm gonna rate this weed now, guys. That way I can't forget, right? It's not quite a 9 because the THC level isn't there, but it's a solid 8.5 all day long, all day. I bet you if it was above the 30% THC, we'd be poking that 9 level, but not quite, guys. 8.5. Smoke weed every day. Kush in the Bush and the adventures. One for you guys. Let's get out of here. Hey, so there is the building. So yeah, here's this big hill. Okay, it's all dark. Going to get behind the hill here a little bit. Now there's my bag. We got a couple tables for stools. And here's this mountain. That should block us, right? Pepsi. Well, that is the moon. That is correct. That is the moon. Look at how freaking bright that is. Okay, well, now I'm stuck here until that person moves. I was gonna come out here and smoke a joint with the moon in the background, but I was like, man, there's still a lot of lights in that frickin' office. And yes, 100% confirmed that there is somebody in there. I don't see him now. I don't know where he went now. But yeah, I think we're going to get out of here. See if I can show you the moon. There's a couple still shots. And then yeah, back to this blurry video. So yeah, I guess I'll go head back to camp, and we will smoke the joint that I was going to smoke here at camp. Blue Zittles and watermelon OG diamonds. It's an indica hybrid. There's 2 1-grammers in here. We are smoking only one today. Got to space these things out. Again, these are from members and donations and all that stuff. And the couple that I have regular house joints that I have smoked have been fantastic. So I'm quite excited for these. Don't smell nothing. And I've noticed very little maintenance on them. Just a quick twist of the tip. Train. Oh wow, that is so watermelon-y, guys. See my new toque? Can't quite see it. It says Kush, and it's got weed plants on it, and on the back it's got somebody rolling a joint. Santa gave it to me. Thanks, Santa. He also gave me some joints too. Thanks, buddy. So this wasn't the first place I had in mind to go camping. No, the first place was actually down at the end here in the row of evergreens. So I was like, I'll drive, so you know where you're going. So we're driving, and down the bottom of the hill we see red and blues. And then I turned where I needed to get dropped off, turn, and then back up. So there's a house, and it used to be the highway, but then they moved the highway over and built a bigger bridge. So it was the old highway, and so I kind of rolled up and then backed up, so the back of the van would be kind of where I was going, so I could say goodbye to everybody, open the van, and then just kind of start walking, right? Did that, and then I was like, I noticed that the cop was gone. So I think in the meantime, that cop ended up turning around and then seeing us backing up into the spot that I was going to get dropped off. I get out, and then I see that the cop has now turned around. He's got his lights on, and he is turning down the road that I've kind of turned down. And I'm like talking like 100 meters down this road, right? Just a little ways. So he rolls up, and I had the lights off and the van running, and then by this time Paige is out. And I'm like, oh. She's like, oh, I guess we're not going camping here. What do we say? And I'm like, well, I'll just say that we're switching drivers. I was feeling really nauseous and, didn't feel like driving anymore. So went up and talked to the cop. He got out of the car and talked to us, and he's like, oh yeah, you can't park here. You can't. They'll see you come in and they'll just phone us. So they must have a camera or sensor or something, right? Right away, I'm like, you think that's going to stop me next time? I'll just get dropped off somewhere else and we'll get there. my plan was to get dropped off here and then walk across to that site and camp there. But I didn't really feel like walking that far. I didn't bring my snow gaiters to keep the snow out of my boots. So I was like, I'll just find a kick-ass spot here. And I think this is pretty sweet. There we would have had the highway, but here we definitely have a little bit more action and people and cool little spools to hide yourself under. Sweet. So yeah, guys, you always just got to improvise. You always got to have a backup plan. I've rolled up a few times and been like, nope, not doing that tonight. So yeah, the moon is fantastic. I can just see this big bright light. It's awesome. Puffing on this joint here, guys. I don't know. Nothing. It's not blowing my mind right now. Nothing crazy. But I'll sit here, smoke this. Frickin' stoked to try out my sleeping bag. So Richard, sorry man. Unless I'm like, going to the fort or getting dropped off in a car, I'm gonna have to take this tiny little one. It's smaller than my summer sleeping bags. So I don't know. I think all summer I'll be taking it. You can just sleep with it open if you need to, right? In the hammock. Your back kind of gets a little bit cold. So it's a little bit more. I mean, I know it compresses and it doesn't heat, blah, 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 right? But, yeah, good deal. Regular $300. She was selling it on Facebook Marketplace. I said 100. She said, no way. I said, okay. She said, I'd do 140. And I says, well, my budget was 100. Let me see what I can do for 140. So I let her stew on it all day. And I knew at 140 it was a good deal. So yeah, said, yep, 140 it is. And I'm talking like brand new, never used, guys. Guaranteed it's never been used. 100%. Comes with the storage bag to keep it small, or like the camping bag. And then it comes with a storage bag to kind of keep it lofty and poofed up. I'm excited to use it. Well, I was just over talking to the members. So if you want to know what we were talking about, head on over there. $1 a month gets you access to just the stuff. I think they're pretty close to the same. It's just $1, $4. That's what I got. $1, $4. I don't want to be taking any more than that. $4 is almost a joint. So if you want to buy me a joint once a month, there you go, guys. And if you want to throw down more, donate, that's cool. There's PayPal. That's the best way, because then I don't get taxed on it. I get it instantly, and it can be a little bit more personable. Hey, Paul, so-and-so wants to buy you a joint. Sweet. There's the money. I go take the money out. I go to the store. I say, weed guy, so-and-so wants to buy me a joint. So that's the best way, guys. Link should be maybe in the description. Shit. But as for this joint, I can't remember what I paid for it. I'll put it up on the screen there. But for that price, I think I'm pretty disappointed. I'm only giving it a 7.5, guys. That's not very good for a diamond infused joint in my books. Yeah. The flavor lost its flavor just about right away. Now it's very just mid-supper. What do we got today? We got some spicy chicken and sausage gumbo. Something a little bit different. And I also brought myself 2 buttered buns. So that's 4 buttered units. And just a tiny little box of regular potato chips. Well, I'm gonna sit here eat this, and then you know what that means. It's doobie time. Enjoy the fire, a hot chocolate, and a joint, right? Yeah. We got a 1-grammer here. The moon is 95.45% full. So I'm just calling that a full moon because that's close enough in my books. The day length is only 7 hours and 28 minutes. Our night length is 16 hours and 31 minutes. Yeah. Sunrise today was 8:52. Sunset was 4:21. Moonrise is 5:55, and the moon set is 10:52 a.m. Remember, the sun rises at like 9 a.m. You see the moon for quite some time before it goes to bed, I guess. I think I was reading it was 1952, 1954. Can't quite remember. December, I think it was 27th, was the longest time it took to get to minus 15 degrees Celsius in Edmonton. I'm a little bit south from there. So far, Edmonton has not reached minus 15 degrees Celsius. And it is the 28th, so they have a new, I don't want to say record, but I guess it is a record for the longest time from winter has started to a cold night. You know, I'm actually fucking all of a sudden really fucking stoned. I can barely see the freaking screen. My eyes are so squinty. What the fuck? It keeps going out, this one. So I don't know if those diamonds are a bit of a sleeper. Holy shit. Just get frickin' ripped here. Out for a rip, are you, bud? Oh, fuck. This fucking joint must be fucking laced with something. Holy shit. Well, I'm almost done this joint. I don't know. All it tells me is house blend. I'm fucking riding the rip, guys. Holy cow. I mean, what? We smoked that one joint over there by the fence. And then we smoked that infused joint, which I didn't think was very good. And then we smoked this one. So I mean, I know that infused joint was 1 gram, and this one was 1 gram. I'm really only 3 joints in, and my ears are open. It's wintertime, it should be silent. I can hear fucking everything right now. You wouldn't be able to sneak up on me? Nope. I'd hear you. Besides it going out all the time, don't want to give it a 9.5 because it goes out all the time. But I think the THC power brings it from a 9 to a 9.5. I'm ripped. I can't even fucking cross-eyed right now. Holy fuck. And the only info I got is house blend. Oh, again, what is that? But yeah, we're done it, guys. 9.5. Way to go. I don't know if we've had a 9.5. Maybe because I'm looking at the light and then I look out and it's not as bright, but it's really bright everywhere because the yard lights are shining in the trees. It actually makes it harder to walk in the trees because you can't see anything because you're looking into the lights. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna sit here, ride the rip for a little while. Maybe see if I can get some boughs off that evergreen. I don't think so. Probably all dead underneath and alive on the top, right? I need some baby trees. And wow. Yeah. Alright. We'll see you in a bit, guys. Riding the rip for sure. Like, can I clap this thing off? Clap off? Holy cow. Here's my sleep system, guys. I don't know. Right? Like, I don't know, size of my head. You know, about that big. That's it right there. I'm all ready for bed. My eyes are definitely ready for bed. It's about 10:30. Another one of these do-si-dos. I guess update on that other joint. I guess it was short-lived. It was like, holy cow, just freaking ripped, right? And then, like 20 minutes later, I was like, didn't I just fucking could barely see? So, I don't know, kind of strange. I'm gonna smoke some of this, probably not all of it. I don't need it right now. Pretty tired. Definitely half hour past my bedtime. When I'm laying in the bivvy there, I will show you my view. But yeah, otherwise, guys, I'll see you then. Cushion the bush. Hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance. Smoke weed every day. Once again, to all the new subscribers, thank you muchly. Don't be afraid to communicate. Tell me, you know, good things, bad things. Tell me I suck. Don't matter to me, right? I mean, obviously, I'm going to respond nicely to the people who are awesome. Definitely made maybe a new connection in Edmonton. So maybe we'll get together there, buddy, one day. And yeah, we'll do some fishing or I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyways, guys, I'm fucking stoned. We'll see when you're laying in the bivvy. There's my view from the bivvy. Stars are out. The moon is glowing. But we will see you in the morning, guys. And it'll still be dark. I hope I can sleep through this. This is very comfortable. See you in the morning, guys. Morning, guys. It is 5:15. Temperature's about -10 outside. It's a bit nipply. Sleep was pretty good. My feet are cold, though, for some reason. I didn't put those hot pad things in my socks last night, and I think I should have. But otherwise, yeah, sleeping on these evergreen boughs, it wasn't too bad. This is Cushion the Bush. Wintertime camping. Just out in the open. I love it. Let's check the moon out. There's the moon, guys. It's still full. Still no clouds in the sky, and that is probably why it got so cold last night. And again, it's not even that cold. It's just colder for what we're used to. Smoke weed every day. Morning, guys. Well, I mean, it got cold enough last night to... Yeah, I mean, there's a layer of ice on there. It's good now, but it's there. Well, coffee's been made. Camp's been cleaned up. Fire's going. Let's smoke a breakfast joint. So you know how I was saying that it was Thursday the 28th yesterday? I was wrong. It's actually Friday the 29th. Today is Saturday the 30th. I don't know, Christmas just kind of screwed the whole days up, right? I sure do love frickin' sleeping in that bivvy though. It's so easy. You throw it on the ground, you throw your sleeping bag in, you're done. Last stealth camp of 2023. I think I remember the first stealth camp of 2023. Whew. I really like this weed. I don't remember if I rated it yet or not, but I'm gonna go 8.5. It's smooth, tastes good. It just needs a little bit more THC to bring her up a notch. We'll see in a little bit, guys. I guess in the mornings I'm usually a little bit less trying to hide and a little bit more I don't give a fuck, because I'm leaving anyways. And at that point, what are they gonna say? Get out of here? Call's been made, dude. I'm out of here. Don't ever come back here again. Don't worry, I don't want to come back to your shitty forest. Alright guys, little site inspection here. There the fire pit was. Still got a bit of coffee. And a quickly walk over to the sleep situation. And that was my bed of boughs last night, guys. Well guys, that's it for this adventure. Thanks for tagging along. It was definitely a dark one. I had fun anyways. We smoked some good joints. Did some good reviews. It was all new stuff to me today, so I've never smoked any of it. That was good. And again, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you. Again, make sure you comment, hit that notifications bell, and hit that like button. Don't forget to become a member. Smoke weed every day. Kush in the bush signing out. Hopefully next time you see me, it's bright. My thumb's cold. My feet are warm though, but I'm cold. It's about minus 10 degrees Celsius out, so it's not that cold, but compared to what we're used to. But yeah guys, we'll see you on the next adventure. Thank you. Kush in the bush. Smoke weed every day.